there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. And in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Let's take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And in his 8th season as a QB, he's the one to lead them out.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
On first down, they'll run. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
7 more yards.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Packers first down. A gain of 27 on the play.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Browns 18.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Packers first down. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
Another carry for him. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season in the NFL.
We really do marvel at the way he can wiggle himself out of tough situations, almost like a wizard out there. Sure, some are probably of his own doing as he loves to extend plays and improvise. But if someone misses a block or runs the wrong route, this is a quarterback that can erase the mistakes of others around him. And you sure love that guy leading your team.
It's 2nd and inches.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throw right side. Caught by Fanning. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Another game to Judkins. He has this down to the 34. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It's Judkins on the counter. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. As this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Green Bay offense returned into the field for their 2nd possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They go play action on 1st down. That one's complete over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
1st down.
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Packers.
So 1st down from the 41. Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They'll cobble together a yard there. Toward that tackle to Michael Hall. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Pulls it at the 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for the Packers. 1st down.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Strong with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. 2nd drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Throwing on 2nd. A little screen pass for Judkins. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Browns.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Down the sideline inside the 40. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
33. That's another Browns
First and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Packers' 13.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. The Packers on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Sending the tight end in motion left. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to it. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2.
Here's the backup. First throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and long for him here. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Nathaniel Watson there for the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Fair catch made here at the 30. The Browns getting their offense out there. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They're throwing it. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Let's see what he can do on the return. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Out now runs the Packer offense. All set to go now from the 35. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First down, play action. Finds his back complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So first down from the 41. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They'll go play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line of game. They force a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a heartbeat. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 49-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Has a man. It's Scott. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Zone read. It gives to Harris. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Browns first down. 1st and 10.
Tight end in motion right. They'll run here on first down. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. He got 6 in the end.
And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Escapes the defender. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking now from the gun. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And not much doing. He stops quickly. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. Parsons Messenger on the cover.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Savion Williams that time. So that brings up 4th and long. So they bring Trustway back out there for another punt. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Browns headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Completed to his running back. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Sticking to the air here. The throw right side, caught by Fannin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down from the gun. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
A
Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout.
And the Browns, first down.
They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Second and 5.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Throwing from the gun here. He's going for it himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offensive line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
He's back to throw. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers will extend their lead as time expires in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right, they rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball lines up as a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead to 8.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Had a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns have the football first to start the 3rd, and here comes their offense. That passing game they went to in the 1st half, it's going to need to be firing to start this 2nd half, too, as they chase this lead. Going to Harris to start the half. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
He's dropping back to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Packers secure it. And Green Bay takes this one back for the touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers lead by 15 now. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Back out now comes the Browns offense. First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake, he'll throw. finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Keeps it on the option here. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. On the screen, this is Harris. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. On 1st down, they'll run. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back to the well again. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
He was tackled at the 27.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's completed right side. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
1st down, Packers.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. He's got it inside the 10. They get 35 out of that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on 2nd and goal. Here's another for it. And he's not going to get there. They get him for a loss back at the 4. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
A 21-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Harris gets it on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
3rd and long for him here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's going to be stopped right around the 37.
And the Browns, 1st down.
From the gun, they go with Harris. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Keely Ringo making the play. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He's going to throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that. That's caught at the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 32 on that play. And that's the Browns' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
He slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
He's trying to do it himself. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Browns shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns make it an 11-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Packers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our fourth quarter. To go. Let's see how they approach this second down. I'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
From the gun on third down. And the deep ball falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Cleveland offense back out, getting set for the drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
At the 40-yard line.
Another throw here on second down. He gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shotgun now on third down. All the left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, play action. Looking to his fullback now. And they make the tackle at the 38. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Browns, first down.
Throwing it again here. Finds a man right side. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Now come up on 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. A give left side. Here's Harris. He hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Ron. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So now a big play coming from the Browns as they try for 2. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. To consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. 1st and 10 from the 32. Airing it out to start this drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down, Green Bay.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's the handoff. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Throwing now off the play action. Throw caught at the 6. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone. Sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Packers push the lead up to 12.
Browns 26. Justin Tucker.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Browns getting their offense out there. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. They go play action on first down. On him quick, and they bring him down. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 17.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on third and 17.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Working on first down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
He's going to throw it again. He drops it down to Harris. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's going to be blocked out at the 35-yard line.
10 more yards. Complete to Najee Harris. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Still inches to go on third down.
And less than a yard.
Got to keep this one and go. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll pass it this time. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. Now looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with third and long. Third and long, they're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
15 yards. That's another Browns first down.
In the red zone on first. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They bring the tight end left. They give to Harris from the gun. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 16-yard line.
To the air on third and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up here.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns trim the deficit down to 5.
38. Browns 33.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. Keeps away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Packers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He tucks it and takes off. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. Now the Browns spend their final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Running it now out of the gun. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's a dive up the middle. He's going to have this one down to the 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.